Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today I thought we would make an origami bodice. I'm trying to find something that which was nice and pretty for you to decorate, because the dresses were absolutely gorgeous, and you've made some fantastic designs on that. So I thought I had a look and I found this origami bodice that we can make. So I'm trying to do it for you so it's sort of like a little bit simpler. Or easier to follow, because some of them that I followed on Pinterest have been quite sort of like difficult, so I'm going to try and do it so I can make it a little bit simpler for you. But don't they look gorgeous? I think they're absolutely beautiful. Now I've made this one into a little dress, so this is just made from 4x4 square piece of paper, and it's just sort of like a lilac-y colour, and I put some fabric on the bottom, some cotton and a little bit of lace, one of those beautiful roses and some lace at the top, and I thought that would look beautiful on a card. I think they're really lovely, and this one I've made into like a wedding dress, which you can just add some fabric to, any fabric for the skirt. This is just what I had, so I just sort of like made it up, and I thought it looked like a lovely wedding gown. You could even put some sort of like little straps on here, any bits of lace, a little bit of bling on there, and I thought they looked so pretty. So if you made this into a smaller version, you could pop that onto a card, and I think that would look lovely. Such fun to make. This one I actually made out of fabric. It's the same satiny fabric as I did with the skirt. Instead of sort of like folding it, I folded it and ironed at the same time, but I did have to sew on here, and I sewed around these bits here and added some straps. And I thought that would be lovely if you could add the skirt, so you could have like a fabric wedding dress on the front of a card if you made a smaller version, and I thought that would look lovely. So I've had such fun making these, and they are quite simple. Once you've made one or two, they're quite simple to do, and I think they look lovely. So you could add any sort of dress, any lovely tulle that you had on there, any fabrics you've got. I think they look really nice, and you could also make them into little paper clips as well, depending on the size. These are the first ones that I was doing. This one I folded those back up again like this, like that, and stuck them up. Again, you can put some straps on that on the top of them, but I thought they were really lovely, so I'm going to pop those to the side. Now I've got a piece of, this is just quite thin. Again, you want a thinnish type of paper, so you can fold it properly. I think it goes that way, not that it really matters. So what you want to do, you want to put it up this way, so you've got the pattern facing down. Now you want to go corner to corner like this. Whoopsie daisy, not like that. So you go corner to corner, make sure it's all nice and straight like that, and then again corner to corner this way, so you've got like a cross in the middle like that, and then open it up, so you fold it this way and this way, and then you want to turn it over, and then you go this way, fold it in half. Okay, just do it like that. So you fold that in half. Make sure your lines are nice and straight, nice and sharp. Turn it round and then fold it again. Okay, it's easier for me to do that, then I won't get my head in the way. That's it. So then fold it like that. Okay, and then you open it out. Alright, so when you hold it, then you want to hold it by these two sides, pop it up in the middle, and you want to push it so it goes in. Okay, so these bits go in, and you want to try and fold it into a triangle like that. So that's why you fold it. You fold it this way and this way, and then that way. So these ones want to go in, and then you fold it in like that, and make sure it's nice and flat. Like, turn it so you've got the pointy bit towards you, and then you want to put these bits, fold it into the middle like that, so you follow the middle line so it goes up to the top. So you want to try and keep this bit as close as you can together, so this is nice and neat. okay, because that's going to be your front bodice bit. Now what I'm going to do is just take my bone folder and just make sure it's nice and sharply folded. Okay, once that's done, we turn it over. Now these corners you want to go down to the bottom, so you want to go in line with this really, so like that, and then this one folds down like that, and then make them nice and sharp here, especially this corner bit here. You want to make nice and flat because we want to open this piece out. Now we need to fold from this corner to this corner, but down, and the easiest way to do that is to get a ruler, pop it, oops daisy, pop it there from this corner to this corner like that. Then you want to open this piece up here, and we want a nice flat edge here, so push that in. Okay, so that folds down. So that's what we did. We folded it like that, we opened it up, and then you want a flat edge or fold from that corner to that corner like that, because you want to push this piece down and then these pieces go in. Okay, so that will just flatten down like that. So this is flat on the bottom and this just pushes in like that. You'll feel it when you push it down, it will automatically sort of like almost go down to this shape. I'll do another one in a minute. And then we want to fold this in to this middle line. So this outer section here wants to go into the middle as straight as possible. Flatten that off, and the same with this side. So that goes into the middle like that, and we flatten that down like that. Okay, so that's the sort of shape we've got. Now this bottom bit you want to lift up like that. It's already got like a little crease in it anyway, so you fold that up. Now this piece, this end piece, needs to go up into there, but it's a little bit too big because it flaps over that side, so you just need to just push it down just a little bit, just bend it over just a tiny bit. Now you don't have to do that, you could just bend it up and stick it down. It's not a problem if it's a bit fiddly for you, but you want to take that, you want to push it up under into there, and that's what holds it in place. So again on this side, just fold that up like that, bend this little end over like that, and then you want to pop it up into that little gap up in here, and that goes up in there, so that keeps it all nice and tucked up lovely. And then once we've turned it over, it looks like that. Now these two top bits, they fold over level with the back piece like that. Okay, and you flatten that down, and this bends over again so it's level with that flat back piece. Fold it down. Now bring this one back up, and this has got a little, it's double, so you want to push that in, and you want to push this corner to this corner like that, so it flattens down like that. Again, lift this one up, open up, pop your thumb in there, and then just push it down so you make like a little diamond, and that's it, and that's your little bodice. So doesn't that look great? So you can stick all these little flaps down if you want to, but on this one I popped some little lace, and I actually popped it in between here and stuck it down so you don't see it on the back like that. It's sort of sandwiched in between this little bit here like that. So there we go, so easy peasy. So what we can do, let's have a look, have a little bit of decorate on this one. I've got this lovely jazzy ribbon here, so I'm just going to make a little bow like this. Just pop it on, and then your imagination can run wild with decorating them. So you can just use plain paper if you wanted to. So I'm just going to pop a little bit in there. Let's just cut this down like that, and put a little bit of glue on there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to actually just glue this down because they don't need to be flapping up like that. Pop this bit down, so any bits that you wanted to glue down, just glue down. And then I'm going to take a little bit of glue on here and then just stick it in the middle like that, and I think they look really lovely. And especially, obviously, start off with a bigger one and thinner paper until you get the hang of it, and then you can make little small ones like this, and you can pop a little bit of fabric in there. You can make a pretty dress, because these would make lovely sort of almost like Cinderella dresses. So if you're doing a nice journal with like a Cinderella or something like a fairy tale one, you could make a beautiful dress to go inside it. So there we go, that's that one. So I'm going to go over it again with you. So I'm going to use a bit of purple this time. So what we want to do is fold corner to corner. So you want it so the corner, you've got the coloured on the top like that. So let me do it like this way. It's easier for me to do it like this to show you. So you want to go corner to corner like that, and again this way, corner to corner like that. Make sure they're nice and flat, nice and sharp. Then we turn it over, and you want to go in half this way. So let me just fold that like that. There we go. And then turn it round, and you want to do it again this way. Like that. Oops. Okay. So we've got them fold this way and then this way. Okay. So then what you want to do is pop it up from the bottom, so you've got like a little pyramid, then push the sides in like that, and it will just come into like a little triangle. And then you want the little pointy bit facing you. Okay, and then this side you want to fold up into the middle like that. So you want a nice clean fold. Get your bone folder if you've got a little bit, your paper's a little bit thick, but this is just 6 by 6 paper, so use any square, so any size. So I'm sure you'll work out what sizes you want. I think this one was 4 by 4, or it might even be 3 by 3. I'm not 100% sure, but just work it out as long as it's square. Okay, so we've done that one. Then you just turn it over, and then instead of going up, you want to go down. So you want to make these two level like that. Doesn't go right into the middle. You just want to make these two flat against each other like that. And then this side again, just flat against this edge like that. Okay, and then we open it back out again. Now again we want to put a line across here, so this folds down. So the easiest way to get something flat, get a ruler or something like that, pop it in between these two here and just push that down. Just run your finger down the back like that, so you make yourself a line across there. And then what we do is just push that down like that, and then these will automatically come down. You'll feel it anyway, the way it wants to flatten. So that comes down like that. Okay, and then this bit folds into that middle line like that. So that's got to go into the middle line there. Flatten that down. This folds into the middle, into that line, and make sure it's all nice and flat like that. And then this piece at the bottom, whoops, folds up, and then again we just want to tuck that piece down. So So it's just so it's not in that way of this line, and that will just go under there and pop in there underneath, and it keeps it all nice and tidy in there like that. And again, this side folds up like that, bend this down and just pop it under there. But again, you can just stick it down if you wanted to. That just folds it in there, so that's nice and flat. Okay, and then we turn it over, and then what we want to do is just bend these down again, level with that flat bit at the back, just like that. That comes down like that, and you just open it up again, pop your finger in there and then push it down so it goes point to point there. And again for this side, put your finger in there, and then you just want to push that down so you get point to point there as well. And there we go, a lovely little bodice. So again, we can stick these down. I didn't fold it brilliantly because you can still see the white line on there, but I'm hoping that you're going to get the idea. And then let's just pop a little bit of glue in there because we don't want this popping up. Pop that in there and stick them down, and then we've got a lovely little bodice on there. So what have we got? I got a little bow here, so just decorate them however you like, but I thought I would just show you, and that can just fit on there like that. I thought I would just show you how to make them, because I thought they were really nice. So I have been having a look at different origami things, which I think, or which I'm hoping you can add to your journals, because there's a lot of origami stuff out there, lots and lots and lots of things on Pinterest, but they're all sort of like quite big and bulky, and I'm trying to find things which are quite flat, so when you make them you can actually pop them in your journals. But I absolutely love these. So look how easy peasy was that, and look at that. So any odd bits of fabric, and this one was lovely. So I'm going to try and find something to make for a man's one. So I need a little jacket and trousers, don't I, so we can have a nice wedding one. So but I think these are absolutely gorgeous. So there we go, guys. I hope you can follow that okay, but I think these are beautiful. But again, start off with quite thin paper, because it will be a lot easier for you. And I think they're really lovely, and decorate them as much as you like this. So alright guys, thank you so much for joining me. Please do have it a go, and again please post them on my Facebook page, so we can all have a look. Alright guys, thank you, take care, bye bye.